Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in this video, we're going to talk about SwapX and the potential golden opportunity that this project presents. Remember, nothing I say is financial advice. Use risk capital only. And thank you to those who continue to support the channel. It definitely means a lot. So, with SwapX, tomorrow will be the big day in which the influencer secured guarantee spots will be open for 24 hours. Now, you will need to have 0.16 ETH on the Binance Smart Chain in order to essentially obtain your NFTs. And with those NFTs, you can only get 10 per wallet address. So you need to keep that in mind. And what I did is I simply just bought BNB on the Binance exchange and I just swapped it for ETH that way. I just kind of went the other way around to save on gas fees. But that's what you need to do. Now on April 10th, that's where it's going to be the first come, first serve for those of you who filled out the early access form. And you will also have the opportunity to buy your XNFT for 0.16 ETH. And that will be, again, at that discounted rate for those first couple of days. Now on April 11th, that's when it's different because if all of the NFTs are not sold out, then those will go to the public and those will be able to be available for purchase for 0.18 ETH. So if you're interested in this project, definitely get that ETH ready on Binance. And again, but an exciting time to be in a project from the ground floor and up. So, what exactly is SwapX? Essentially, you are attempting to become a founder in SwapX, which is a DEX on the X layer solution. So, it's like an L2 blockchain. So, it's an layer 2 blockchain and it is powered by OKX. So that's essentially what you're. So imagine being early to Uniswap. Imagine being early to PancakeSwap. I mean, if this DEX does well, you could stand to gain some nice passive income over time. And there will be 3,000 NFTs total. So that's in itself, that's kind of a rare number. So this is like a kind of an exclusive club to be a part of this. And again, we've already talked about the prices for the private sale versus the public sale. Kind of talking about that information there. But here's the kicker with SwapX. Again, you earn your share with swap fees, which is a game changer. So for months 1 through 3, you'll get 20% of the total swap fees. And I imagine like over time, that's when the volume will really crank up. And then months 4 through 6, you get 15% of the total swap fees. And then, you know, 7 months to infinity, you get 10% of the total swap fees. And you're probably asking, okay, well, how successful do you think this new, DEX will be as far as with SwapX? A lot of it kind of depends on, the adoption of it. I've been told they have some 50 million users already on their centralized exchange, is my understanding. And the thought process is that many of those will kind of migrate over to the DEX and kind of use the DEX to kind of swap and, provide liquidity and all that. Another perk is total airdrop value. So these will be the total number of airdrops that will be dropped to the NFT holders. And here are what you could get. Now, these NFTs here will be kind of at a random draw. So nobody knows which NFT they could get. But there will only be 10 platinum. So if you end up purchasing the and getting the platinum NFT, you'll stand to get 10,000 SwapX tokens right? And that's a nice get there. The golden ones, you have a little bit slightly better chance. There will only be 100 of them, the gold ones, and you would also get an airdrop of 5,000 SwapX tokens. And then the ones that the majority of the people will get will be the rainbow ones. There will be 2,740 of these, and you'll get an airdrop of 328 SwapX. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, to be able to get extra tokens, however you slice it, by having this NFT, and then on top of that, you're getting swap fees for the DEX just kind of running. I mean, this is definitely an eyebrow raising opportunity. And this is some more information here. And let's go over to. Let me go back here. So we talked about this. Let me scroll up. There's some more information. Oh, this is like an exclusive partnership here with, I want to say, KeyDAO. They will be partnering with SwapX. We're thrilled to be working with SwapX to build liquidity. So, this is pretty cool here that they're already trying to build those relationships. And here's the kicker. Again, like it gets even better. By decision of the team during the initial 12 epochs, the allocation originally designed for the treasury will be rerouted directly to the XNFT original mentors. This results in an additional influx of 681,690 SwapX. So that's huge. So you're going to be getting this too, on top of, being an owner of the DEX. Now, what you're also going to need to do is, tomorrow, those of you, again, who are in the pre-sale, here is where you will go to. First, you can check your XNFT here. So this is like the checker, and you just plop your address, your wallet address in here, and then it'll let you know whether you have the early access, and it'll just show like the influencer that you have to kind of secure your spot. Now here's where it's kind of cool. So if you had WDRIP, remember being a part of the drip community, you get certain access to things, and you have to be agile and constantly moving. So for me, I am kind of glad that I've just been constantly moving with the trend and got some WDRIP, because if you have WDRIP, at least one, you will be eligible also for another airdrop. So another airdrop, and I believe this is for SwapX tokens as well. So, and yeah, it says here the airdrop will be distributed to individuals who held a minimum of one WDRIP in their wallet at the time of snapshot on March 10th. And they pretty much said that they want to be having people that are just actively participating in the drip network and just kind of moving with the times and not staying idle. So that's why they went with the WDRIP route with that regards. And then here, this is where, the pre-sale will be. And I imagine, they'll have a slot here where you have to, link your wallet here, put however many you want to buy. I'm for me, we'll see like how many I buy, but it is intriguing for me to at least get multiple because of the potential this can be. Again, there is no guarantees in crypto, but for me, it's nice to see that they're already trying to align with partnerships, aligning and networking with the right people. I was listening to one of the AMAs with BB, and he's basically stating that they're getting a lot of interest and people reaching out about, about the DEX, about the X layer blockchain. So there's the potential of a lot of people, kind of building and again, actively participating in the SwapX DEX. So, this is this is cool stuff. I mean, again, this is one of those situations where this could take you from nothing to something if you're, imagine getting like lifetime revenues from Pancake Swap. I mean, I wish I was had the opportunity to kind of be early in something like that. It's kind of the same thing of being early in, something like Tesla, Nvidia, stocks like that being early. But, for me, I'm not going to fade stuff. I'm just gonna if it looks intriguing for me, I'm way more open minded just to see, okay, let's see what happens, because it could be an opportunity to, definitely move you in the right direction in your life. So, exciting stuff. I will leave in the YouTube description, I'll leave the Telegram if you want to learn more about that. But if you didn't get into the secure or you didn't get into the early access, there definitely will be a public sale also. I believe that would be on April 11th for, again, that 1.8 ETH on the Binance Smart Chain. But, if you have any questions, definitely reach out to the Telegram. But for me, on SwapX, that is essentially it. Exciting times ahead to become a founder on a new DEX. Thanks for listening, and thanks for stopping by.